Yay. Numbers getting big. Indeed. Yay. Hype hippa hype hippie hype funny number hype hippa hype hippa hype hippa hype hype. Hype hippie hype.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good day, good whatever time it is in your time zone. Hoping you're having a good one. Let me get my stuff all sorted here. It feels like I have not done this in about 4 years. It really feels like so long since I was on here. It's so weird. Thank you so much, Sin, for the follow during the intro. Welcome in. Holy smokes.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice. Speaking of nice, thank you so much, Zombie, for 39 months of Prime subbage during the intro. Thank you so much. Thank you, Myth, for 76 months. That is a crazy number. Surely followed by Tomorrow, 75 months. Holy smokes. Thank you, oh, this is weird. Thank you, Catwoman69 Y2K, for the follow. Welcome in. And thank you, Octogen, for 69 months. Very nice. Nice all around. Thank you, Black Score, for the 52 months. And thank you for the tier 2. Holy smokes. Thank you, Ralph, for 59 months. Thank you, Ed, for 44 months. And thank you, Zirk, for another nice 69 months. Holy smokes. Thank you so much for all that support during the intro. What are you doing? What is bro doing? This guy was chilling at the top of my drop shaft. So I went and bought some tube corals. I should probably pick more. Because, you know, coral. You don't have to wreck a coral reef to get them. That's kind of nice. Where'd you go? Nice. I got 2 more. Nice. All right. Anyway, I went on vacation. Some of you know. So I went away for a week. And during that week, for every day that was a working day in Sweden, there was a release of the game. And so I came back to a massive backlog of videos to make. So we're through now. Made it. Made all the millions of videos. But that means I haven't had time to play at all on Mindcrack. Feels weird. Actually, really weird. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to my base. We're just going to check, you know, I have that chunk of farms there. And they're likely all just completely overflowing at this point. They've been running for like 2 weeks nonstop without me doing something. And I didn't set up shulker loaders for them. I was kind of going to, and then I did other stuff. I've also wanted to finish up this teleporter system so I can actually get people on it. And then I haven't done that either, so oh well. I mean, I think people were patient. I appreciate people's patience. Redstone is fun in games until you're a maintenance worker. That's one way to say it. Well, so I guess it's not strictly true. And also, we have Screaming Cat. He's been sleeping on the bed the entire day. Hello there, Moss Block. This is not full. I think I emptied it entirely. So, but yeah, it's not entirely true. What happens is the farms will be loaded and running by this chunk loader whenever anybody's on, but I believe the server does pause if it's completely empty. That is assuming this works. Which I am confused. Like that thing has been overflowing. On the other hand, right before I stopped playing, I did. We're still way down here again. I did completely put all of the shards in shulker boxes, so this seems fine. I'll watch this for a few cycles here to see. It should be dispensing the card and then it comes back in broken form every cycle, and that seems to be the case. Oh yeah, I mean if you're well, where am I now? Get up here. Ish. Yeah, there we go. If you're setting up this type of servers or this type of farms on a server, definitely want to be check that you're not making anything that breaks if get loaded or unloaded in a weird place or something. The good thing for me is like all of these were made to be within one chunk, and so therefore they're not going to be broken by being unloaded. They can't just break randomly though. Like I saw this iron farm broke because for some reason two of the villagers decided that they shared a bed. They both owned the same bed. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I mean, it's I think I was down to my last chest of iron because I've been making so many compasses, which is a weird statement in and of itself, but yeah, there it is. And so this is filled up like a full double chest of iron blocks, which is pretty good. It's less than I thought it would be, and this has been overflowing so many times. But yeah, I also have this many shulker boxes full of amethyst shards now, so that's okay. Honey farm kind of sort of broke from overflowing before, so I should definitely check that. Oh, okay. So it's filled up the first chest with honey blocks, but not the hopper or the other two. So that's very fine. And looks like it's still working. Come on. One more so we can see it do the thing. Yeah, we have shulkers in the overworld. I transported some and then made a farm. And I actually still have one sitting around near my base. Come on. What's going on here? Well, see, I'll just leave you all on this screen while I go and deal with this screaming cat. Hold on a moment. Well, in some other cat-related news, meow. All of my GoPro mounts have fallen out of the ceiling where the cat cams were. So I don't really have a great place to have the cat cam right now. I tried setting it up before the stream and realized that one of the GoPros has stopped taking a charge. So I could, and it's the one that usually is the cat cam. So the cat cam is off for the stream, and I'm gonna try to fix it yawn for tomorrow. Why is this not getting more honey balls? That's really weird. Ow. But yeah, so I need to try to fix that. It started What? Why do I have a shulker of rotten flesh sitting here? I'll probably just put it away at some point and then forgot about it. Let's just do that again. It started acting up. The ceiling mount for the GoPro started acting up before. Like I ran a couple of streams and just put it back up. What do you have? You have nothing. Can I get over here without stopping the cart? No, I could not. Okay, something is definitely wrong here. Okay. We lost a bunch of bottles in the system, maybe? Okay, I need more bottles here, I guess. These are all empty. Ooh. Maybe that happened last time the system broke. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this for now. Yeah, and also, we're just gonna toss those to you so that we get this rolling again. How's this look? Okay, they do go up. We hear these clicking. That's what's sending up the bottles. So I guess I'm just low on bottles. Well, I mean, low. So I can make them, I could buy glass, or I could just go over to the witch farm and just grab a bunch. Which is probably the easiest, because I seem to need quite a lot. Okay, well that was a little bit unexpected. That is going again then, yep. Anyway, the GoPro, not only is it not sticking to the ceiling as it's supposed to anymore, it is also no longer charging, which is more problematic. It might be the media mod that it has on it, which is like a way to plug in cables and microphones and stuff, and that has sort of been half broken for a while, so maybe that's it. The other one that did take a charge, so I have at least one, but I didn't find a good place for that tripod. There's like a mirror. We have a wardrobe with a mirror on one side of where the cat cam is, so I can't put the thing there because there will be all kinds of weird mirror stuff going on. Okay, so, well, I guess we'll sleep away this night. Then probably, I was kind of thinking I should just go and get the bottles, but maybe I should check the rest of the farms before I go. I might need something else. I also need to check my shops. See if I've sold something, see if I need to restock. So that's something. What am I carrying around? I ended in such a weird place. I did not at all expect that I wouldn't come back on the server for several weeks. So I'm just got like all kinds of... No. This. Where? I don't think I have any corals. Where should I put the coral? Of course it's raining on Mindcrack. Let's toss the coral in here for now. Why am I carrying carpets? Hey, look, carpets can go in there. That stacks with that. You know, I'd like... These are just shears. They're unenchanted shears. I'd like space to, like, bring stuff home. Okay, we're already carrying 33 iron in there. This is just a shulker full of stone. These are my materials for the teleporter project. This is the rotten... I've got 2 shulkers full of rotten flesh now. Leave one here. Oh, yeah, no, let's go and grab bottles before I do anything else. I should have the materials for more shulkers in there, so we can make a couple of shulkers and bring them in. Because there's a whole circuit of hoppers that's empty. There's one more hopper, so that's 30 slots, item slots. By the way, while we're here, no sales here. And we're everything still looks good. We can check into the black and white. I'm expecting that to have sold a bunch more. More? Oh, Easter eggs. Oh, nice. Lovely. Oh, so some great Easter eggs. Okay, so actually no sales. That's surprising given that this was selling out like crazy when I opened it, but I guess everybody bought their wither roses immediately and then we're done. We need to fly this way. Ish. It's that platform over there. The harvesting circuit there is comparators off of the nests being full, or the hives, I guess. I'll show you that in a sec when we actually have the bottles filled up, because then I can trigger the system again. I guess here was the way down. That is a lot darker than I remembered it. Bottles. Surely this is just, yeah, completely full. What? Okay. There's not a lot of space to put down a shulker here. And that is not the one I wanted. Let's maybe make 2 shulkers full. That should do. Come on. I don't think anybody else wants these bottles. I think it's just they are just kind of getting trashed when people use the witch farm, so I'm really just doing people a favor. 2 shulkers and the rest of my inventory full. That'll be fine. Okay. Okay, and now gotta get back here. Like this way. I always mess that up. Wait. No, it's that way. Somebody built a happy gas? Okay. Alright. Cool. Hello, anonymous user. Ow? What the heck? Rude. Blazing. Okay. Stuff's happened here in the last couple of weeks. We have faster happy gas on this server also. Data pack or mod or something. And it makes them a lot more useful. You having a good time here? He's just sitting here now. Guess he's happy with it. He was like literally sleeping the entire day. Kiddo was like, "Where is he? I want cat." But yeah, no show. And now he comes screaming as soon as I started streaming. Let's see. Where do I need to end up? Here. Here. I guess I can just toss. No, that doesn't work. Really what I want is to feed all of the bottles into here. and that's gonna toss them all up. It's gonna take forever though, so I might fill in some here. That should start filling this in, at which point we are now at the point where I could get this rolling again if I can. Well, that should be good enough. We'll just restart. I need to end up behind this thing though. I stop it again. God freaking damn it. Yeah, we need to get up here. Okay. So I think the easiest way to fix this point is going to be just wrecking all of these and then just reconnecting them. Yeah. So that harvested a bunch of them. Cool. And then this is still ticking away. So the drawback of this design, this type of honey farm, is that it requires that it's full of bottles. Not full, but like full enough that the dispensers never ever run out, or like never open a slot. Like here, these need to always have glass bottles in every slot. Which it certainly didn't before. And therefore, I'd like all of these hoppers to just be completely full. Are they all out? Whoops. Is this not? Okay. That's almost empty. Where are they going, though? I guess they're all going into these. Oh, yeah, it's going down the first ones. Okay, there's that one empty. I might have more than I need now. There. Now it's going again. We could also just... okay, it's filled up all of these now. So now we're actually, like, backing up the system. Good. So we got 9 stacks in those. That's going to fill, like, these to here. And then 9 more stacks will be sort of almost 2 more. 9 more stacks. 9 more stacks. Yeah. Probably need, like, everything from this and then a little bit out of the next one. Let's just fill it up. Help it out a little bit. So this is going to take forever. Even though those are fast, it's still opera speed, yeah. Let's start that again. That one is now empty. Good. So I did calculate it quite well with regards to how many glass bottles we needed there. Okay. Okay. Oh, why is this one full? That makes no sense. But this one isn't. What? We're still filling in somewhere. Nothing's moving here. So I think up to here we're completely full. This is completely full. Completely full. And this is just like completely not full. Oh. Oh, we're still pushing bottles. Oh. Oh, and so this... Ah, I see. Okay. So actually the dropper tower is faster than hopper speed, which fills up this hopper. And then if it's full, stuff gets stuck in this dropper. Okay. All right, cool. So now this is... I guess if we fill it up to here, leave this... I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to put that much more in. We got space of a full stack. Should be a-okay. Alright. Alright, 1 farm repaired. Get that's going again. Good. This is here because sometimes the honey just plops out in some direction. I think that's also why we were losing, because I think sometimes they can plop out the other direction. And I think that's why we're very, very slowly losing some bottles. When I overflowed storage, it's possible that that did something also. It's certainly possible. I really don't know. So these, those are just full, and it's fine. It's like nothing is going on. Oh, this is even full, more full. Not quite sure why that happened, but okay. For some reason, this particular one is just really overfull. But I haven't remade, like I haven't made the shears, so this farm is just kind of not working right now. This could be interesting. Yeah. Did I? I never shulker loaded any of that. Oops. Yeah, so bamboo's completely backed up. Sugarcane's completely backed up. I really should make shulker loaders for like all of this. How's this going? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Oh, it's not backed up. We haven't lost any bone. Wow. So the moss farms, they produce more bone than moss for sure. These things have been backed up for ages, so I need to deal with those at some point. What else? This farm isn't running when I'm not here. And then this one. Okay, I think that's it. I now have a cat all over my desk. There is an exclamation point job command in chat. Let's see there. Some platform up there that I don't think was there before. I guess it's a good line thing. This is off. Right, because this is full. This is how many compasses I needed. What method do I use for wheat collection? There's all those 4 things up there are, yes, it's not really. You can kind of see all these hoppers underneath kind of 4 sections. There are 4 different farms with a villager in each. That is one of the few commands that works on YouTube and Twitch. That is right. So to finish answer a question from a long time ago. Got some shulkers. Brought one. I was trying to bring 2 over. 1 die, and therefore only like 4 made it because they duplicated so much along the way. And in the end, I ended up sort of managing to make the farm with the first one I got over there. So that over there is my shulker farm. And I ran it a bunch and then didn't need to run it more. It's a raid for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in, folks. Welcome to Mindcrack SMP. Hope you had a fantastic stream today. I just got back on the server here on my first stream for like 2 weeks. I think I've had a vacation. We were in Italy for a week. And then I came back to the need to make 4 videos, I guess. Which took a good long while. All right, well, I now have a shulker full of like glass bottles. I guess I'll put that among my like potion making materials. Apparently 3 honey bottles there too. Part of me just wants to go ahead and just make all of these. Like just shulker load the heck out of these. Another version would be just manually load a few more shulkers.
Evening. Hope you enjoyed Italy and ate lots of yummy foods.
Thank you, Vin. Thank you for the 2 years. And yes, I very much did. We both did. We had so much good pasta. A little bit of good pizza and some good meat as well, but lots and lots of good pasta. And saw so many cool things. Oh no. Oh, dying in lava. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I know. I did a stupid and threw most of my gear into the void a little while back, so I had one of those too. I had to replace a whole lot of things. Like, the problem is, I have more things than I need right now. But at some point, I'm probably going to need a ton of something, and then I won't have it. And if I make all the shulker loaders now, then I will have it. But yeah, I'm not sure whether I want to. Maybe I should. I don't remember my own shulker loader design. I have a couple up here, so look here. This, by the way, is my drowned farm. It's this thing. Is that a crafter? What is it? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the shulker crafter. This one is the one that's kind of useful because it captures all the non-stackable stuff. None of the other ones are like, these were completely pointless. Like, I made a shulker loader for feathers, and now I have 2. This one just crafts some blocks of copper right now, and then this one is actually useful because it shulker loads rotten flesh. That might actually even be at the risk of running out of materials. Where do I feed materials into this? They are very noisy. Is it okay? Hold on. That's the thing. Would be that chest then into this hopper? Yeah. So we can make 29 more shulkers. Just there again. Okay. Before it opens up a slot here, and that was problematic. I don't think it's too bad. Okay, never mind. You can fill this storage even before it becomes a problem. But it's very noisy, but quite satisfying when you get to do that. Okay, what else? Do I have a schematic of this thing? No. When I designed it and then I made these, I had it all like in my head very clearly. It's not very complicated, but it's too complicated to just make off the top of my head now that I'm sure I made a schematic for it. Can I just make one? Let's teleporter. All of this stuff is just teleporter stuff. They are so loud. No? Okay, I just never made one. Maybe I should make one now. Among all of the very loud noises. Probably the best one to do is this. No. This is what I want to do. And I don't like using a bunch of schematics like on stream and stuff, but at some points when you have like complex redstone stuff, then not having a schematic to like fall back on just means you have no idea what you're doing. Even though I designed this thing myself. I did have a copy down there, yes. I did, it was sort of where the compass making machine is now. Just save that, and then we'll do this. I find it incredibly hard to leave, because whenever I want to leave this place, there's always a ton of more ground, and you want to kill them, and then you want to wait for long enough to like pick up all of the loot and the XP. But by the time we've done that, there are new ones, so it's just hard to get going. There we go. Leave quickly before there are more. Ah! I don't think there are many enough that I've turned here for picking up. It's like a slot machine payout. And it's fun. It wasn't necessarily meant to be like that. I had to modify it a bunch, but it's quite fun. Actually, one good part about having a schematic is I guess I have to create a placement. Configure you material list. We just have everything? Just carrying everything around that I need for it. I guess it's sort of the same material as I need for the... I don't need crafter for the teleporter stations. You need an ender teleport system to get down quickly. Have you heard of an elevator? I've been saying that I was gonna build an elevator for a good long while there. Would it kind of fun to have a tube of tinted glass and then make an elevator up through the system? Okay, what do I want to shulker load first? So one thing I've said is I want to make item filters for the farms that are the crop farms. I mean, I guess one thing that does make sense to shulker load is this stupid bone stack there, because it's about to overflow, and it's so incredibly productive. I guess it would then also make sense to make shulker loaders for the actual moss farms, because I'm not getting all that much moss out of them. I have like a few double chests of moss, but then the everything in excess just goes into this. Which one is which? It's this. So yeah, I have like 2 double chests. Is it 3? 2 double chests of moss. But the bone block output from the system is like that amount of double chests, whatever that is. But yeah, what I need to do here is I need to tear down all of these hoppers, and then I need to point them all like out that way instead, so that I can make item filters out there, and then shulker loaders from the item filters. But I guess we'll see if we can set up one for this. How is a reasonable way to do this? I guess I'm going to placements this thing. I get over here. That's a very bad direction, isn't it? I have no idea. Oh, the transparency and the distance rises is messing me up. This... The output is there. Input is there. I think it makes sense to turn this around. Like that. And then ideally, we line up this input chest with this chest that already exists. But just starts packing stuff. Which I guess... I can't see a thing. But I guess if we do this, then this hopper will pull out of there. We can wait with connecting this until it's all done. And then it ends up outputting into here. How many double chests is that? This is going to be more than like a full double chest. Each half of this is a shulker full. And then there are a bunch more in the hoppers in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 something. 30 shulkers is more than a full double. I'm going to have more double chests. And yes, I am probably going to compress the wheat into hay bales. That I think that makes sense. I think mostly the point of the item filters is to get poisonous potatoes, because it would be really funny to just end up with a full shulker of poisonous potatoes. So likely what we want to do is go further. Now let's see, where do I have all my stuff then? So those are trap chests. They're not too useful. Stone. Not sure. I think I have stone brick somewhere, but whatever. So these I don't think I care much about. Like, they can sort of stay the way they are for now at least, which means we do this. Oh, I'm gonna need the hoppers. Oh, this can be really annoying. There. Excuse me. There. Cat's being very unhappy. And we're about to hit an ad break. My voice apparently needs a break. It's not used to this talking all the time. So we'll take that break, and then we'll come back and I'll see if we can go feed this cat or something. See whatever it is he desires. And then we'll continue building shulker loaders and seeing what's going on the server, since I have not been here. Apparently a lot of stuff is up. So see you in like 3-4 minutes. If you would like to not have ads during that break, you can sub to the channel and you get some fun clips instead. Otherwise, feel free to step away, fill up your drinks, grab some snacks, and we'll be right back.
Should I tunnel somewhere? Might not be the worst idea. Like, I really want to get out so I can barter these. I have a really good bartering situation now. Ah! What? What is it with the gas right around my backside? It's the same as happened last time. What in the world? To my benefit, I actually did manage to hold up the shield, but holy crap. What do I even do about that? Okay, good. Run. Where did it go? Oh, there you go. Right on the edge. Sure. Here you go. What? Oh god. Oh no. No, 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 no. Where are you? This is kind of crummy. Shoot him. Bad. This is crazy. Why am I going up? I should be going down and hiding. Ah. Don't get stuck on stuff. Don't get stuck on stuff. Don't get stuck on stuff. Okay. Well, yep. Hi. Hello. We're alive. There it is.
No, I am not okay. I'm still locked up in your basement. Please bring me water.
Shush. You're not supposed to tell the guests. Shouldn't be any normal piglets around, so I'm just gonna grab it. Whoa, I'm stuck! Whoa. Okay then. Alright. Mm-hmm. And another. Are you kidding me? Alright then. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's gonna hit him. Get! Alright, okay. You brought reinforcements? Was that a dude coming for me? No, I don't think I hit anybody. Oh man. Alright, that's kind of a no-go. I can't. No, I can't. I can fight one of them, but I can't fight two of them with piglins in the way.
I see how these runs are going to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, we back. Hopefully I can speak again. Guess we'll use some of this scaffolding. This is super weird. I haven't seen this act like this before. Let's see. I need a crafter. I need a... Surely that's a dispenser. Piston. Okay, so I should probably pick a bunch of this stuff up. I need this. I need this. I need this. I mean, I'm gonna need some of these. I'll grab more stuff later. Surely there's like a comparator involved somewhere. Yes, there is. And a bunch of hoppers. I have them. That's okay. Redstone dust. Good morning, Lightning. Hope you're having a good one. Oh. Hey, soul sand. Nice. Okay. So, that surely is pointed up. Yes. Oh, that's a repeater. I remember the principles behind how I designed this thing, but I do not remember the actual design. That goes this way. Somehow I need to get out. Oh, this is gonna suck. You know what? We can just do this. Okay.
Yay.
Oh, well, apparently this goes up here because that wouldn't make sense. I really don't know. Into a block. Surely there's a redstone on top. Yeah, okay. So, okay. This. Oh yeah, there's a it's powered from the side, which means it's comparing that. And then the redstone goes up above here, triggers this, and then goes down here, which then triggers another one to be dispensed. I remember things. Thank you, Connie, for the follow. If I didn't say that, I don't think I did. Okay, so like that goes on top of there. This, I think, just goes over the top of all of this. Did I grab pistons? I did not grab pistons. Should just need to be a regular piston. Okay, so like that. Yeah, they're blurry because they're part of the schematic. I just took a schematic over the ones I have up there because I do not remember how I designed this thing. Okay, so then on this side, I need to figure out how to. Okay, I actually am now a little hindered by this. Or maybe single layer. Perfect. That's where I want it. There, and then that goes there. Now I can jump down on here. So I think there's supposed to be a chest on top of here. That's sort of the input for crafting shulkers. And then this, right? That goes into the actual. Don't I have one that's empty? Yeah, let's use that. And then this is where the actual loading happens. This is supposed to be redstone dust. And then I need to this. Can I get down here? Yeah, nice. Beaver on, which means now we're comparing against like full strength signal. And now I can't get back up. Okay, well that worked. Kinda, sorta. Get rid of that because it's just gonna annoy me. Okay. Which I think means the only thing remaining, I guess I can check that, is, yeah, connect chests there and then hopper there, which is going to start actually filling the thing. Now I can't see it because I can't open this because of how it's placed. Welcome back, Mikatu. So eventually, this thing should fill up, be broken by this piston, pop into this hopper, and end up down there. It'll take a good while, though, I guess. Is this lit? I'm not sure. Put a torch. Okay. Well, that's not good. I've not configured the crafter. Like, this is supposed to be full also, so. More of these. Probably gonna have to make more chests, but that's okay. Just fill that up. Now this has a full stack worth of shulkers, although shulkers don't stack. In there. This is supposed to have one in it, I think. This might be cool as this crafting table. Might be up here. So the way this thing works is every time it like dispense. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Like every time it dispenses a shulker here, it's also going to craft a new one from here, and then I believe the way I did this was like this, where this is supposed to be 32. Do I have some more? I don't. Okay, well, let's go craft some more then. And I need more of this. So here, this now has 1.5 stacks of shulkers that it can output. One of these is nine times 6, right? Plus, hey, it's raining again. Great. Oh, this block is not going to cause issues, no. Other than the fact that I can't open this, but that's fine. You don't need to access the thing. Other than, you know, when it's actually... Yeah, all of the shulkers in the system are going to have the same contents, so I'll just open this one instead. How long until this thing has actually filled, though? Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep so we get rid of this rain. The storage is what I'm... Oh, well...
Yay.
Hey, rainbow. Thank you, shaders. Excuse me? I lit this stuff up. But I guess it didn't light up here. Okay, more lighting up needed, apparently. Let's see. Has it done anything? This is the sucky part. Is that like I don't know. It would have been better to place this facing out, but now the system is running. So I guess what I can do is look at this. It's still flowing through, so that's fine then. I guess it's possible that it's just filling the hopper. Is this one? No, because if this was full, then this hopper would start backing up. So we're still just waiting. And waiting. So this is the bone block output of both the moss farms. Leads into this evening, Strozzo. Hope you're doing good. I guess I could like set up another comparator just temporarily just to see the number. But whatever. It's fine. Normally I wouldn't care about this stuff, but because I'm so uncertain about this design, guess I don't need this anymore either. And still loading. I'd like to see it, you know, in action. I have no idea how much is left in that shulker. Could it be half full? It could be almost full. How long time does it take for hopper speed to fill up full shulker? ...700 seconds. I believe you wrote that before I asked, actually. But thank you. So what is that? 11 and a half minutes. When I start this. Worst situation is stray block. Got in there so it never ejects. Yes, agreed. Although this is fed by a stack of double chests that has just only bone blocks in it, so I guess the thing that could have happened would have been if some block fell in there while I was building the thing. Because yes, this design absolutely 100% depends on the shulker box becoming full. Are you going to set up this mechanism for the other farms too? Potentially, yeah. I mean, I wanted to put up shulker loaders for all of them, but then I didn't. I worked on crazy teleporters for 2 months instead or whatever. Just be done, please. I feel like surely it's been loading for like 10 minutes now. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I don't want to look away in case it like does the thing exactly then. I definitely want more item filters and shulker loaders for the crop farms. I want shulker loaders for both the moss farms, although I'm a little bit undecided on exactly how to balance moss output versus bone block output. If you end up needing to sleep again, something's probably... That's a good measurement. Well, I mean, I don't think it went because I looked in the output chest and there's nothing there. So the only case that would happen would be if something here is locked up, and so it doesn't actually flow through, but I don't believe so. More likely that it's just not full yet. Should have manually filtered until like last stack and left it at that, but here we are. Maybe I can manually take out the shulker and just put it back. That shouldn't do anything because it all triggers off of this being like detecting that it's full rather than so it being empty is fine. Should I do that? This is a weird little stream. It's kind of watching paint dry kind of stream here. I'm sorry. What have you all been up to while I've been in Italy? I can tell you the story of my vacation while we're watching shulkers dry. Oh boy. Okay, no. I really don't know. But yeah, we went to Italy. Me and my daughter. Which is really nice. We went to Florence. She's really into... Oh, there we go. You don't get the story. And that ended up in here. Very nice. But yeah, she's really into art and sculptures and stuff. And there's lots of that there. But we had a great time, saw a lot of things, but it also was super intense. My step count average per day for the duration of the vacation was 20,000. All right, so this is just going to be loading for a good long time. Like it's full up to there before we started. So yeah, kitchen renovation, eh? Good luck. I think I need to do one of those as well this summer, probably, because we started getting ants in our kitchen. And I wonder what shape the walls are behind. Move to a big house with a streaming room. Hey. Prepared for disaster. Oh no. Okay, so that's one shulker loader setup. Arguably one of the most critical ones, other than actually that thing down there, because there's so little storage in that. Nice inspirator. Cool. So this will... I guess we'll just leave that there. I need so many more chests. And now I have no space to craft them. So that wasn't necessarily the most smart way to do this. Let's put away some of the redstone stuff. Sure. Oh. There we go. That should do for now. Oh, it's getting dark. And that's still pilot. Okay. Alright, so what do I want to do? Maybe I want to work on the shulker loader for this. It's all the way up here. It's that, and then we have this whole mess to deal with. And then we have the two moss farms, which honestly is going to be absolutely the hardest, I think. Well, it ends up here, so I guess I could just pull a hopper out of here or something. Maybe it fits, actually. Man, they are not good at keeping their farmland. But yeah, 4 videos that just were on the backlog the moment I came back home. Presentation that I had to do for work. And then suddenly ants all over my kitchen. So it's been an interesting week. Let's maybe make one here. So in order to do that, I either need to keep building down into the water, or I need to build up by one, right? Let's move the placement down here. That's not what I wanted. Put a glass block above the villager so he can't jump. I think it's when he comes in and out of bed. And yes, that was not the highlight of my week. I want it turned. I want it turned that way, I think. So like, no rotation? That output is there. We've had a lot of problems with ants. But on like the exterior right next to this place, why are you not moving? Okay, there we go. But you know, and that means we've gotten like 1 or 2 in at some point. But this Wednesday, was it? I think it was Wednesday. I was working from home. We got up in the morning, everything was normal. And I just go up at like, you know, about 10 or so. So a couple of hours into the working day. And I'm just going up to grab a drink. And there is ants just crawling in. through a little gap in the wallpaper. And I was like, okay, well, there goes my chance of just working today. So the output is here. This is a little annoying, actually. I might want to modify this. I mean, ideally, the output is like here. So if we turn the whole thing around, then we get it like this, which is also not ideal. Well, actually, now it's kind of fine. Now we have this. The output is... Oh, the output is inaccessible now because of this block. Because I could put, like, that could be a slab? Could it? Maybe not, actually. But yeah, I ended up going and buying, like, a whole lot of ant traps and stuff. Like, this, you know, all of the things we've used before when we had some problems with ants, except all of them at once. So I just, like, did the ant version of a nuke, I suppose. And it seems to have worked. So what I think we need is we need to do this. And then we need to pull another output chest out of here. I think that works. Should probably... I need to make sure that none of this becomes spawn space for the iron golems. Maybe put like glass over stuff. The chests will be fine. But those redstone components up top, it's a little scary. How is this looking? So the water column comes up there. And it's... And I need it to go in there, which is one block off, and... Well, it goes in the same one as this. So I guess what happens then is we do... Oh, give me an arrow again. Do this. No, hold on. That makes no sense. No, it makes sense. I just need to also mirror the thing. Like this? Yeah. Okay. Right. So, output is now here. It's fine. Input is there. And I need it to be up there. There's a bunch of redstone components like there. It's right up against the water now is fine. Output is here. I could potentially do this. Not sure if it matters much. Just moves it a little further away, but maybe it's fine. We'll just do that, I think. Hi, Lottie. Reminds me of the termites that was part of one of the options in biome vote. Ugh. I do have glassing, so let's take that. And then this, grab these. I guess I'll grab everything I need for this. Dropper. No, dispenser, please. This. Hoppers. Is that it? Might be it. Should be it, even. Okay. So the first order of business is probably to cover this up. And so that needs to go there. Because the old output... Actually, this is full of stuff. So the old output probably should be remove all the stuff. The new output is here. It's quite awkward, actually. And that is powered. Surely that can be a glass block instead. So I can actually open the thing. I think what I want to do is this. That being powered actually becomes the opposite. Like this. And then we can hopper from the top one down into that. But a glass thing up there. Right. So this is there instead of a thing now. What are we at? Okay. So I just got a message I need to go away for a little bit. And I think what we'll do is we'll pull on the break screen and then we won't have ad breaks and stuff for a while after. So it'll be a few minutes, folks. Enjoy the clips.
You can actually get up to 3 blocks at a time in this snapshot.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
your offhand still works, yeah. And also your head. Although your head is not a reliable storage. Not your head in particular, Lime. It's just saying.
my
general.
head has never been reliable storage, Bruno.
Monster Hunter! Get in. $72 pearls. All right, let's look at some stats because that was fun. 72 pearls thrown. We mined 900 acacia logs and 155 oak logs. 95 hay bales. All of that traded. 2.49 luck. Wow. That's astoundingly awful. Yeah, I mean, this is also this is a showcase for how far we went. So spawn was over here somewhere. It's on this edge. So this is where we spawn. That is so great. What? It's humongous as well. What? Where is this? How? It's it's behind. It's perfectly behind here. That is so stupid. Oh my god. Look at all these flowers that are right here. Oh my god. Excellent. Superb level trolling. Thank you, Minecraft. Okay, well that's all right, folks. Sorry about that. I was doing something. Yes. So what I was doing is apparently filling up my entire inventory, so I can't do the things that I wanted to do. But let's, I guess, place some shulkers like this. It's a bed, not a shulker. And then what I want to do, let's do that. We can grab these and just get them in hotbar slots so I can distinguish them from the others. Move all of the actual shulkers that are already full down here. Now this is full. It's going to fill up. I'd like to keep them so that I can, you know, test out the system with it. I guess I can do the thing I didn't do last time, which is make a shulker and then like nearly fill it. There's more than 2 shulkers actually, so maybe I'll just manually fill it. There. Toss you in there. Shulker loaded dies the boxes for color coordination. Yeah, good. I don't. The problem is you have to then go and actually, you know, produce the dye. There's actually more than. Might be more than 3 shulkers in here. Oh yeah, there's also the entire hopper full, of course. Not as simple as bedrock the dye? What do you mean? The cauldron thing? Flower farms. Oh yeah, because of bone mealing. Yeah, that's quite silly. Alright, so that's that done. We can take away this chest. And then... yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily hard, right? Well, this works out quite well, actually. Do that, we have 2 stacks left. That's not too bad. And then this one is almost full, so placing it in the loader will load it very quickly. And we can take these away. Yeah, the moss farm is leaking. Okay, so this one and these 2, they're just so for later. So that makes sense. We don't care about this thing being the other way around because I just want it the other way around. Right, I also need soul sand. Damn it. Oh, well, it's fine. I can still get up here. This. Okay, it's fine. Just shells. We'll need to fill that up later, but it's fine. Does this need to be something else? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because it doesn't need to be glass anymore. Oh, it was just supposed to be nothing, I suppose. Dispenser here. Actually, this shulker there. What is this? That does. I've missed a thing. Yeah, here. This is where we fill in more shulkers, although I doubt that it will be needed for this one because it's not a fast farm. But I need to fill in shells here. So that's that. And then this side, that looks great. Everything's perfect. Like this. Needs a lever on the side. And then dust like this. Comparator here. Into block, surely. Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. You're gonna sink to the bottom of the ocean, dude. If I push you like off, which is so unhelpful. But I'd like you down there. Okay, it fell. Let me just pummel you from here. That's incredibly annoying. Not doing much damage because the water's slowing down the arrows so much, but I'd rather not fight him up front. Incredibly slow. Okay, fine. We'll deal with you later then, or like keep you there just so we don't get another one. This is the input, which is not going to go that way this time, so I need a piston there. I need these on top here. Okay. Can an iron golem spawn on top of redstone? Is a question that I do not know the answer to. Knowing iron golem spawning, likely answer seems to be yes, but so we need to get this water stream into here essentially. I guess we kill you. Can we find out if they start? Do I have access to here? Nice. So this is set up. Okay, so is the loader part of this done? I think it is. Okay. So remove this. I need that to hit there. Water stream could go past. Hold on, it needs to be on this level. It can't go past here. Is this redstone wire? Hello, Namikai. Thank you very much. I am well. Hope you are too. Okay, so it's literally one block off of being easy, but of course things can't be easy. So I think the best option then is probably to make a chain of double chests and hoppers. So we basically just extend the water stream much higher. So we do this. And that should be fine. Hopper from here into there. And then this and this copper into here. I go right? Yes. And then now we can extend this up here and then have the water stream go over here. This will turn it like this. And then it's fill up with water up here. And then cover it over so they don't fly out. I think that should be it. That basically means... Yeah, I think we're good to do this. And we're going to hang around here for a little bit. Right. I forgot about that. Yes. That is absolutely true. Okay. I'm doing exactly the opposite of what I want to do. So I forgot the fact that I need to prime the thing with a shulker inside the dispenser. It doesn't really matter which direction this is set to, but I kind of like it to be that way, because then I can at least open it. Or now. And now that should be all fine, because now it's set up, although we need a whole lot more of these in here. I need this to be all fully loaded, and then this here. You know what, we'll just do that, so it's easier to do the math, which is this full stack of shells. And this is going to hold on for a good long while. I'm not going to have to reload this for a very long time. The only problem here is this actually does have open hoppers, and there is a moss farm that keeps spilling out stuff, so that is a little bit of a problem. Should be fine. Can I cannot. Alright, so we'll just do this in a very non-fancy way. Okay, so there, and actually there, and then cover this over. I don't actually need that or that. Okay, and then the next question is, do iron golems spawn on this stuff? They haven't yet. Chests are not full blocks, so they won't. Sue. Advice for you. You will never grow a channel that will become successful by doing sub for sub. That was not even possible 10 years ago when I started, and is very much not possible with the algorithm doing what it does today. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it. Worst case, the iron golems will pop out on top of something here. I need to take these away though. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna actually put this back in here so I'm not so confused next time I need it. And then grab these. Good. Okay. They seem to be spawning in there again, so hopefully that's good. Actually, these kind of belong in here. I like having 2 water buckets in my ender chest just so you can always get infinite water. Okay. Now what? So that was that. That was the kind of the two most pressing things. Ideally, a shulker load like the iron farm output. This is also bone blocks, but it's only bone blocks from composting of flowers from the iron farm, which really is not. It's not a high throughput thing. Should we start working on all of those? We should. It's going to be a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. But I guess it's an interesting project. So, the dealio here is... Oh yeah, I should shulker load this stuff. That's actually more important. It's also harder, because it's like in the middle of everything. So this goes down here. Why are you stuck? Hold up. What fills you? Where's the crafter? There. See, this keeps happening. And this thing is way too slow. If I leave it like that, but this should be fine. So those drop past from the other farms, which is continue a problem. I need to maybe put a layer of glass or something in between. Okay, maybe just toss the rest in here. That doesn't fit. Can I do one more? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we ignore that for now. It is one of the things I would really like to have shulker loaded, but this is a bit more of a pressing concern. So the current situation is this. Bamboo is always full. See, whenever it grows to here, it will push the thing off. So it can never grow like beyond that. The problem is above here are farms, and somehow, for some reasons, there's like bone meal glitching through, and it lands here, and then it gets stuck there. So I need to cover that up somehow. Maybe just a layer of glass above here. But I need to do something about this, because I just set up collection systems to here, right? So all of these hoppers are connected to here ultimately, and wheat goes in here. So every single one of these hoppers is just full of stuff, right? There's even a moss block in there. So I need to cover that over too, I guess. Ideally, actually, just take that out. Do you have other shops on the server? I built a black and white on the stream weekend just before I had my break. So I'm selling wither roses and bone blocks. I'm also... I think I should open a trident shop at some point. Also considering opening a copper shop, but my drowned farm is not super effective, so... And this stuff... There's potatoes here with poisonous potatoes, and then there's beetroot and beetroot seeds in these ones. And the ones that have seeds, so wheat and beetroot, also produce bone meal. So there's only carrots in the carrot farm. There are two items in the potato farm. The potatoes and poisonous potatoes. There are three items in the other two. There's beetroot seeds, and the bone meal. and wheat seeds, and bone meal. So all of those need sorting. And obviously there's no space here. So my thought is, what if we take these, and instead of going in here to the center to all these chests, we pull hopper chains going out this way, and we put item filters out here, and then shulker loaders beneath. I think that's the way to do it. The problem is, now I just need to figure out how, because I need to organize all of that before I rewire all of it, because tearing this down and turning it around is going to be absolutely awful. So ideally, I have some form of system to throw it into. So this is beetroot, and this is potato, and this is wheat. So one way to look at this is if I'm item filtering it anyway, we could actually just pull all of the items into a single hopper chain and just run that through the item filters. That'd be good? I don't know. We could. On the other hand, it seems unnecessary, but I guess not entirely, because the bone is from 2 of the farms. Okay. Well, let's just say here's kind of these 2 blocks are the center. And here obviously is where, like, this is the chunk border. So this is the center chunk of the chunk loader, which actually loads 3x3. So let's say that we had, I guess it doesn't really matter then. But okay. Say we had a hopper chain coming here. Actually, I'm going to do this. Say we had hoppers running this way, and we wanted an item filter. Can I fit an item filter directed this way? And I think what I do then is I pull this chain of hoppers just in a circle over the top. So how would that look? It would be turned this way with the mechanics in here. Right, it has to be. We want to feed. Actually, how does this work? So comparator out from a hopper, let's point it into that, and then the actual output is then like here with the hopper going there, right? And then this leads into some hopper, some shulker loader. What do they call eggplants in your country? They call them aubergine. Right, yes. So this, and then under here we'd have, this would be a torch. That I think works. So does this fit? I don't have space. There's this redstone line to care about. That goes there. Also realizing I will have to have a block in between these, which is good in a way, because then I don't have to worry about like overflow and all that stuff. It needs to look like this, I think. I do not have any redstone torches. So that torch goes there. This is a repeater. Alright, so this is now locked. And then all of this is like this, right? Oh boy. Yeah, out of stone bricks. So I've thrown them all over the place. Okay. So, let's just say... come on. There, potatoes. Let's just say this is a potato filter. Probably what I want is filler objects here, right? And I want something that can't go there. Rotten flesh, hello. What do I have? Ender person there. Okay, whatever. So I should be able to do that. Yes. And then we do this, and they start flowing, and they end up in the chest. Yes. And then it should stop at like, is it 18? I think it stops at 18. It did stop at 18. Good. Okay. And so this now needs to feed into shulker loader. I should probably... Oh, I did put it away. Okay, cool. And then... And I build these side by side 2 apart, which should be fine. I need potatoes, poisonous potatoes, carrots, bone meal, 2 seed types, wheat, beetroot, right? So 8. So that's an entire chunk, actually, if they're 2 apart. 16 blocks. Okay, so it actually becomes kind of important how they are aligned now. Knowing my luck, it's not going to be aligned the way it needs to be. So... I guess this doesn't matter because this slices. But it does matter for the loader underneath, which I guess means we do this. Okay, so I want it turned this way, right? Yeah, I want this to be the second block of that loader. I'm gonna remove these. God knows how I'm gonna manage this. I guess I could put up the schematic again. Let's remove this. Try to figure this out. Placements on this one. All. Oh my goodness. Which direction is this now? It's maybe reasonable? Okay, so this is the input stuff. I think it said I wanted it the other way, though. It's probably rotate this around. I'd like to make a prediction that the Chaos Cubed update is going to give us 2 more cubes. Okay. I mean, you're always free to speculate. Where did it go? Oh. So... Hey, look, it's raining again. Let's see. How does this look? So, can I... No, I cannot... If I had a torch here, or a hopper here, this torch would lock that hopper as well, so we can't do that. We need to put the whole thing there. And then I need it to be within this chunk. It is. Okay, that seems fine. But I need to get lower to be able to build a thing. and I don't think I have anything to place off. Maybe I do. Is this low enough? Maybe. So I think that's where I need it, right? This slice leads into that. It's too wide, and it is those 2 blocks. Okay. Oh, nice. Get rid of the rain. Thank you. It's lapis, right? Yeah. Thank you, lapis. Okay. So if I build out from here, then I will be able to. So this is where the things end up. Actually, that's interesting. I probably want more chests, so it goes down a little bit. So probably I want to build out. Well, you can already get here, but I definitely want access to this stuff, and it's. Well, I guess I could do down, hopper under there, 2 chests over, hopper under there, 2 chests over, and that's like here. We just make a whole lot of storage for this, and then it goes down a little bit more. It's so noisy. I think what I should do is probably extend this stuff a bunch. I think the ideal here is I figure out a way to build this from bottom up, so that I don't have to keep building down like that, because that's really awkward. And then once I have that, it should also mean I get easy access to the end result of the thing, which is currently there, which is like, that's within reach, but it sucks. So if I pull it down, let's do something like this. So we have a chest there. Let me go out so I can access the other side of this chest here. Hopper there. So this comes in there. So what if we just did this a couple of rotations and get the output, the actual output down here? And then I don't need these. So that's easily accessible from here. I could put a sign on the end saying what it is or whatever if I need to. And it's easy to build up from there. Because we're going to have to repeat this whole slice of stuff 8 times. I think that works. I'm littering. Okay. Iron Golem news seems good. None of them have spawned over there, because that would have stopped the whole thing, so I think that's good. Actually, this I think works out really nicely, because if I manage to build all these filters, and the idea is to just connect all the hopper chains to one thing, then what I could do is just kind of remove the top chests here, pull those hoppers into a central hopper line going out, and they would just slowly feed everything that is stuck inside of these into those. That's nice. This stuff needs to go away. Actually, maybe that was silly. Can I build this from like top down here? I don't want that chest facing the other way all of a sudden. Let's do this, this, and this. That did not do what I wanted to do. Okay, this is gonna be awful. Okay, it's fine. It wasn't as awful as I thought. And I don't have... That's my still sent. Why don't I just keep this? Like the whole stack. I keep needing it and I forgot that I didn't have it. Everybody's sad. Okay. It's facing up. It doesn't matter which orientation it is. So that's fine. Chests, shells, that's fine. The thing. Yo. Fedrin, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. If you don't know, Fedrin is one of my server mates on the server. So you should go check her out. Although she wasn't here today, obviously, on the server, but she is here often. Hope you had a fantastic stream today. This just needs like that. And then a chest on top. I'm almost out of chest again. Oh, so quickly. I need another shulker. Actually need 2. Let's do this then. That sucks. There. Doing dragon fights on the community server. Nice. I came back to like many overflowing farms. Yeah, for those of you who joined in that raid and haven't like heard the backstory, I've been away. I was on a vacation for a week in Italy and came back home to a backlog of needing to make 4 videos for big updates in Minecraft. No, actually 5. And so I've been away from the server much longer than I thought. Let's see. This needs one of the empty shulkers. The other needs to go here with a am I aligned right? Yes, with a hopper pointed into the side. I actually kind of want this pointed this way just so we can test it. And then let's see. Oh, have I messed this up? No, we're fine. This goes here and that goes there. Well, it's not what I want to do. And then this just, that's not what I wanted. This goes on top, like so. We need a piston pointed down here somewhere. Okay. There. Okay, and now a bunch of redstone dust. From here to here, here. There we go. Think that's it. Yeah, and then we need to just connect this thing, obviously then. So, no. Why did you not connect? Oh, because it's turned... Oh, that's highly awkward. It's turned the one direction where I can't connect it. This actually probably makes sense to make these first. Place the hopper into there, and now it will connect. We put these in here. They get loaded into the shop. Very nice. Okay. And so, assuming that I've done this right, I need to now repeat this 8 times in a row here, which should be reasonably simple, although I am completely out of chests. Oh, wait. I think it's fine. Ow? Did I pick that up? That was weird. Okay, let's just go make a whole lot of more And then I need to fill up on shulker shells in that thing also, but I guess I need to fill all of them at the end, so that's fine. How's this doing? Nice. Alright, so how's this doing? Let's fill it nicely.
Glad to see you back.
Hey! Thank you. Thank you, Mickey Moose. Thank you for the 13 months. Sure. There we go. That's fine. Although I feel like I'm gonna need more, so let's... The amount of chests that I'm going through, it's crazy. So glad I have this farm. Alright, so we'll take out these, take this back out, take that back out, and that can stay. Cool. Sure. If I die now, I'm gonna end back up at spawn. Let's go. Let's see. Wait. No, I actually start here. Okay. We're gonna need more hoppers, aren't we? 36 hoppers. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in each. I'm gonna need like a stack of hoppers. Let's make another stack of hoppers. With what inventory space, you might ask? To which I would say that is a very good question. We're gonna go here, and we're going to dump a bunch of redstone components on the ground. And then we're gonna craft... You know what? We're just gonna craft as many hoppers as we can. Then put the one iron ingot in there, and then we're gonna go make more chests. Because you just never have enough. I'm so happy I have this farms. The amount of redstone components that I'm getting out of just having this stuff is silly. Like, I could never do... Yeah, that doesn't work. Toss them over here instead. It was just impossible to do this stuff without it. Okay, that's fine. And I have 3 stacks. We need 1 more. Like, the amount of work you'd have to put in to just get that iron and that wood. It's just... Okay. Very good. Let's turn this back on. I now need to sort of get somewhere to just start for each one. Guess not. It's really annoying. If I do this. Wait, these are on the second one. Yo, Clover. I was sitting here waiting for a message. Thank you so much for 58 months. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. If you are not familiar, No Leaf Clover there is a fantastic Minecraft bingo runner. Does a lot of fetcher and other stuff. Brian refuses to read out emotes? Oh, it was just a yay. That's weird. Why did it not even show up? I think it might read it out if it's part of a text message, but not just on its own. Okay. So now we just need to make every one of these look like this mess. Should be no problem. I kind of want this schematic gone though. Maybe it's even better to just build this out to like here, so I have access to it. Did you forget to feed him? We don't feed him.
Belated yay.
There you go. Thank you. See? Chat comes through. Maybe we do actually. We got like a robot vacuum, and because the whole Brian thing, I named it Brian because you were supposed to give it a name. So we actually feed Brian dust. Why does this feel wrong? It is right. That is the edge of the chunk. Hashtag feed Brian. Nice. It is quite annoying that the prototype one I built is in the middle, because it means I can't just like build in one direction. That would have been really nice. I guess I can do these 3 and then do the 4 on the other side. That works, I think.
Yay.
Thank you for the hype train, folks. Appreciate that. Surely this is pointless. Yeah, because the feed for that one is in from the other side.
Maybe if you let me out of the basement I would be in a better mood.
See, here's the secret, Brian. We don't care what mood you're in. Oh, God. Oh boy, I do not. Okay. We are gonna. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna need shulker shells here. Which I don't have access to easily. I'm gonna try to fix that now. I probably should. It's gonna be more annoying later. And I need more chests. I immediately need more chests. But I guess I'll just stuff enough shells in here, and then actually, it's really awkward. It's gonna be super hard to figure out what I need to put into these later, but okay. It is what it is. I also will need a bunch more shulkers. Like, actual shulkers, not just shells. Let's put that in there for now. Okay, well. Okay. This is a bit of a mess. Let's see. We definitely need hoppers going into these. And we need chests on top of those. I guess it doesn't matter, but I'd like them this way. Although storage here is whatever. Trying to figure this out will be annoying. I need one of these. Put this away. Put this here for now. Make a shulker box and place it. Sure, let's do this. And then this. And then that. And then it goes in. Oh god, it went so far down. I don't even. Okay. That's really annoying. The whole pickup system, it will be like down there. Be an empty shulker. So I need that there. And I actually just realized that this is, we have another problem, and that is that we need to put it. Wait. Wait. This is not supposed to be here. Where's this supposed to be? It's supposed to be from the other side. Of course, this is in the way. So, of course, this is also now unopenable. So let's do it again. Because there's supposed to be a dispenser on top of these. Okay. Shulker box in the dispenser. Shulker box in the dispenser. Shulker box, not 17, please. In the dispenser. Do I have one in here? I do. Good. We need 3 more. Shulker box. Here. Does this get placed like angled? No, it get placed like that. You know what? Whatever, it's fine. They can't open anyway because they're stacked. Okay, so never mind. The whole thing was pointless. Glad we worked that out. I'm just gonna place it like this then. Alright, so that is good. Then this here with a repeater on top, pointing in here, like so. And I'm gonna need these on the outside of that. And I'm gonna remove that because it's gonna annoy me otherwise, just because it's not the same for all of them. Okay, and then this side, good. Grab that. Lock here. There. And then except not here. Oh, where did that go? Oh no. Did that go in here? Okay. That one I picked up, but I am afraid there might be one in here. Why did I pick that up? Okay, it's empty, so that's fine. Where'd it go then, though? Okay, whatever. Wait. Wait, this is pointed in here. Aha! It's actually better that they're pointed up now. Okay. So, if I stand... No. I have to do this. And then place this. I don't think there's a way around that. And then this. Okay. No. Ah! God damn it. So that went in here. Oh, this is super annoying. Okay. Can I get this back without it going somewhere? No! So that went in here. Ah! I just want to be able to put it. Oh, okay. It's obviously, I should be doing this the other way. Also, if I do this, surely that hopper doesn't pick it up anymore, right? Now I don't really have access to put the piston down, though. That's a quite significant drawback. What if I do this? Nice. Should have done that all along. Okay. Okay. Not that. Wait. What did I do again? If I remove this? Yeah. There. And then that extends there. Okay. Ah. So simple. I'm glad we don't have to do that 4 more times. Okay. Now these are actually in the way. Can build that up later from the bottom. It's probably good. Okay. How do I guess I'll just do this. And we can remove some of these later. Makes sense. Should I remove them right away? Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Other Brian lore. Oh, there's been some interesting stuff throughout the years. Oh, now I'm hitting my head on this stuff too. That's not ideal.
I'm very thirsty and need some water.
No, you don't. You're a robot. Okay. This is actually doing stuff. That seems nice. So this is the one. All right. Now we need a rotten flesh. That, and like that. I need to decide which stuff goes where also. So this one obviously has potatoes in it. And I have 3 things this direction. So I could put poisonous potatoes next to it. And then 2 more. I should think about it this way also. I want the most useful things the closest to the ladder. Which means I probably want wheat over here. Maybe carrots here. And then all of the other stuff is kind of garbage. So yeah, I guess poisonous potatoes will be fine here. I do not have the ability to reach some carrots from here. That's fine. That's fine. Wheat, however, I also can't reach. Those are the things on the other side. Okay, that's fine. We will need to get up here anyway later. So I guess I start setting up all of those. I also need like so many more chests. Also missed that. Radzin. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Okay. I need to buy a break here, folks. So we'll take a quick break, and then that should be the last ads and stuff for the stream as well. So see you in a few minutes.
What have we got here? Not much by the looks of things, but surface coal. Oh, yikes.
Here is your Minecraft refund. Also, please check in with HR on Monday.
Oh, thank you, Mojang, for the dono. Refund, I mean. Fantastic. Thank you. That is not enough. That is. I didn't even need to go down here, but I guess this is where we're going anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Let's pretend that run didn't happen. Oh man, so much work to get that card, and then I just screw it up in the first seconds. Oh, I'm sure you won't talk about that run ever. I'm sure. Please, like,
Oh,
no!
really? Really? Come on.
It's just a matter of time, man.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Yeah,
That's a rude
of
dragon
course.
right there.
Just one more arrow would have done it.
You can pick up my boots if you want, man. They have fair quality.
There's
that
no
could've been-
way I can sort through stuff in this.
Could have been mine.
Yeah.
Dragon's got the advancement I should have got. But no. Oh, and there goes the puka.
Oh, people have fallen at the end now. I think people are starting to take risks.
More risk.
That
Oh, this
drone
is
has
it.
a hair of health, man.
I still have not taken damage, I don't think.
How many health do you have, Lime? I can press down. No, I can't see it.
Because I've not taken damage, so it hasn't updated.
Whoa.
Flex.
Yeah, it only shows hearts if you've lost hearts. And it's time for the final perch, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
got it, man.
Yeah!
Yes! Yes!
Slice
Nice.
line MVP. Team
Alright,
Creepers,
where's this
baby.
gameplay gonna pop up now?
Holding the Aegis one, right?
GG sliced
Let's
one
go.
chance.
Yes. Getting the
There
egg
it
is
is.
definitely one.
Alrighty. Turn nighttime. How rude. I think what we do is we build all of them. Also, probably should put down more torches. Only have one single torch on the whole platform thing here. Okay. Was something else I felt like I was running out of? Probably need more redstone dust. Is that it? It might have been it. And again. Like, I need a whole stack of chests for each loader. That is a lot of chests I do not have space for. So I guess what I'll need to do... Well, really what I should do is make a shulker and put it, like, fill it with chests. It's very meta. We need to not let those things despawn because they're sitting on the ground for too long. Oop. I thought they were gone for a second. I didn't see them around the corner there. I was like, oh no, lost all my redstone stuff. Let's put it all in here instead for now. I need so much of this stuff. That's a ridiculous amount of chests. That is one stack for each loader. I think I want 1.5 stacks, plus I need all the building materials for actually building the loaders themselves. Hey Albinton, how's it going? I mean, we have infinite bamboo, so don't really need to save this stuff. It's mostly just boring to craft, but... What a mess. Clean this up a little bit. How much do I have? I have a full double chest and a half. Okay, so there's no risk that we're running out at all. And more rain. Okay, maybe this is good enough. So I will put that in there. And then maybe actually it makes sense to transfer as many shells as we can into this, which is, it turns out, is just all of them. Now I have an empty shulker. Okay, cool. Do I have exactly enough space to not pick all of the stuff up? Pretty much. If I toss this in here. And I guess we'll put the rotten flesh back in the rotten fleshy box. And I'm going to leave those two here and go and pick up some stuff. How's this doing? Ah, it's loaded. We need to do this actually. We need some wheat and we need some wheat seeds. And we need a carrot or two. And then we need some beetroot and beetroot seeds. And which one? This one. Really, come on. There's bone meal everywhere, except now that I want. Come on, it was there. There we go. And the poisonous potato I already took, so. We probably order it something like this. The remaining ones. So actually, those two are out on this side, and then the other ones are on the 4 that I haven't built yet. Can I? Kinda, sorta. Hold on. Yes, that's the one. So I want wheat in this one. Okay, and I want carrots in this one. Okay. So that's all those 4 set up, and then we need to continue down here. That's empty, and this has all of those things in it. It's fine. And I'm gonna need more of these, but I guess I can't make them until I've started placing down blocks here again. So that's fine. Stupid rain. You're doing wheat instead of hay bales, and that's a good point. Can I fit an auto crafter in here? That would have to go here, in between. It is a 3x3, so this chunk over here should also be loaded. Maybe I looked at that before I moved further here, because there's now wheat in that shulker. Definitely wanted applying from the start. I feel like wheat is... Well... Will I need hay bales more often than wheat? Because wait, why is there an empty block there in between? Okay, so this chest basically is to turn into a crafter. And then here. It doesn't seem impossible. There's like 0 access to the shulker here. It's like behind there. Actually, that doesn't matter. This is like, it's only this that needs to be the input. Take all of those. This can't be opened, but it's okay. Oh, I even got it. I guess I'll take that for now. Okay, so this feeds into something. I can't... Yeah, I kind of need this here. Because if I don't, then this will activate all kinds of stuff. Potentially have another hopper here instead. And then this block could be a crafter, but I don't think it matters because I can do something like this. Okay. Actually, probably I want the crafter turned this way then. Up that way. This way, because we ultimately want the thing to end up going in here with a... Do I still have that empty shulker? Yes. We can place that here. Sure, let's just do that. We want the ender soul to end up here. So if we just do this, and like hopper in there, that should do it. Now all we need to do, is trigger this thing properly. Which shouldn't be too hard. See me, Captain. Don't know how late I was there, but... Okay, so... That basically... Well, actually... I can just... Where is the thing? There. That is going to get powered from this block. That's quite unfortunate. Thought I would get away with this, but maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Can we do this? That still gets powered from that block. If I can pull it out of here. Yeah. I guess. How far do I need to pull this if I just stupidly use the power? Yeah. Okay. And this shouldn't get powered by anything. That should be fine. Okay. So that is now a loader for hay bales instead of for wheat. It's quite silly, but okay. So actually, we'll just put these in here. Yep. That works. Okay. Let's go back to this mess. Okay. So now is when it becomes more interesting. Copper, please. Can we get some nighttime so we can sleep this stupid rain away, maybe? It would be lovely. Okay, and now this needs to be filled up with stuff, but maybe we'll do that through the system instead. As long as I do this, it should be fine. That. Shell. Just. Other needs, look. That's weirdly unbalanced, but I guess that can happen depending on how this looks. That also looks wrong. It's supposed to look like this, I suppose. Okay, well, it stopped raining anyway, so thankful for that. Hopper going into this goes on this side. Block through. Why am I not using rotten flesh here? Oh well. Which one am I missing? This. Okay. These chests are a little bit silly. Is there even enough output space for filling them with anything? I don't know. Okay. Now I need a bunch of shulkers. Actually, I need a bunch of dispensers also. Should probably finish this part up first. Not there. Well, I guess one goes there later, but... Okay, dispensers turned this way. So... there's a shulker in each of these. Sleep away this night. Let's see. Put a dispenser, a shulker in there. This will be fine. Make a shulker. Place it. No, that one is done. Can I fit two? Yes. So one in dispenser, one there. This one, dispenser, two. Won't be able to grab that. You can put this in the dispenser, grab that, put it away, place the other one. Cool. Block. Oh, these need to be a full line actually. Let's complete these. No. nice. And some, that's a repeater, not a comparator. Comparator, 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 comparator. A mass producing shulker loaders here. No. Okay. Tricky bit now. I need to place all the pistons, which is really annoying. But if we place all the hoppers going into these, which are from this side, yes. Hopper, and then the chests, right? I think that's what I used. It's like this. How does that help me? It means I can stand here. It means I can stand here. There we go. Need to hit the very corner. There. Okay, cool. That was way better. Okay, cool. So the thing that remains now is to put all the materials for the actual shulkers into these chests. Sorry. Oh, this one. Okay, so let's put this here. What? Why am I even carrying that? Okay, so to begin with, we need full crafts into the thing. We'll just put 2 in each. I don't think I have enough. So maybe I put 1.5. Let's do that. So that should mean, can I even see this? Yeah, here. This should fill up entirely, and then we should end up with, well, there's 1 in there, so I guess we should end up with 33 chests and a stack and 2 shells in, well, and a stack of shells then in the hopper, and 2 shells in the chest. So I want to. That's really odd. Why did it end on 40 and 39? I want to see this complete before I move on, because if I'm doing something wrong, I want to know it before I've done all 8 of them. Okay, so that filled up nicely. How does this look? 15. Okay, there's a bunch left. So my speculation was I would end up with 33 here. Okay. And then this should fill up. That's half a stack now. Yeah, and we should end up with 2. It's full and 2 here. Nice, okay. So that seems viable. So there's a stack and a half of chests. and 3 stacks of shells. I do not have enough shells. That's interesting. That's not a problem I thought I would have, but okay. It is apparently a problem I have. And I have it quickly also. Can't really access. Oh, there. Okay, yeah, there is. Huh? Oh, it's still taking the chest in here. That seems fine. You're low on chests. We can definitely sort that. Ah, there. Hold on. So that's still loading. It's loading into there. This is the one I was looking for. So that is actually this one. So maybe I should actually be splitting it up a bit more, but that's fine. How's this one doing? Full shells. Okay. Grab more chests. There. Just fill that up. If I end up with none of them like catastrophically empty, I think we're all good. Okay, so they I think it all at least have 1 stack. Let's verify that. It's annoying, but I think it's worthwhile. This one does not have a stack. Can I get it to a stack? No. Okay. So probably worthwhile to take some out of some other one then. To have at least a stack in each. This one. This one. Now I also do want some shulker shells just left for me. But I guess I will have to go to the farm. I think I have more there, but okay. All right, let's keep going here. Right. We need to get rid of that because it's confusing. I might have more somewhere, but I'm not certain. Okay, fine. What am I building? I'm rebuilding the storage output from some of my farms into shulker loaders and item filters. They've just been outputting into some chests that are now very, very, very crammed full. These things. Okay, so I need to get myself over there somehow. Guess I go up. Okay. So, hold on. Oh, come on. You know what? I don't need this one Ender Pearl. Thank you. Okay. Repeaters. On these. That. Sure, I guess. Oh, bumping my head. Okay, not sure. Can't get back if I do that. Can I? Yeah, here I can jump. Well, this turned out to be quite annoying. If I do that, I can't open it. There. Okay. We need... No, we don't need that. We need this. Can't fit in here. It's very annoying. Okay. And then... Okay, I can do that. Somehow that works. I'm slightly worried. I don't know. What's the light level going to be on these blocks? I might want to remove them. Oh, that's the weird block I was wondering about why it was still there. It's a construction thing. Okay. Well, I want to remove these things anyway. So let's get rid of these. Can I jump over here? Yeah. Okay, cool. Nothing out on that one. That should be the last one because that's a bunch of stuff out there. And then get rid of these. I hope these didn't go into some weird hopper somewhere where they definitely shouldn't go. It'll be fine. Let's get back up there. Whoop. Oh, very dramatic. The music. Okay. This gives me so, like, SNES era vibes. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that goes in there. And the next one on top goes into the comparator. And then we need to set up these. You know what? Let's actually use these, and then I guess I wanted beetroot in this one. And then bone meal in this. Seeds. Yeah, Zelda, totally. Who is that? Paralyzed. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, folks. Hope you had a fantastic stream today. Okay, actually, put those back away. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, so the last thing to do now then is to connect all this up with a single hopper chain that goes like out here and then back around to here, which means that goes from this direction. And I guess I should also cover it with solid blocks. I knew that that would happen. Okay, well, just playing some Minecraft. Nice. How many times will I have to wander around this whole path just because I keep falling down? That is the question. I guess if I do this, I can actually stand on top of them, which will make this whole thing much easier. Ah! Suddenly super speed. Okay, there we go. That should be it. With the assumption that I've done things right here, which is a big assumption. So what I need to do now is connect all of this up so that it flows this way instead of in. And I think the first thing I want to do is I want to pull a single, because that's connected, that doesn't matter. I want to pull a single line out here. Like that. And then, oh, this is really annoying. Cover a little bit of this up so we don't drop a bunch of potatoes down my sugarcane farm. Because I need to break that one. This should be okay. Okay-ish. Potatoes. Let's go. Okay. And then do this instead. So now we now we have stuff flowing in there, which is all poisonous potatoes at the moment, but that's okay. So we should see all of potatoes sort of emptying out here. This thing is sorting potatoes. Great. And I think it will be doing one potato at a time. Are we sorting poisonous potatoes? Yeah, nice. Okay, so over time this should empty all of these hoppers, which means I can then break them and turn them the right way, because I don't want to break all of these. I put like millions of potatoes in them. I also don't want to have them just pointed the wrong way. That makes no sense. So that will take a good while. There's a lot of stuff in here. And then ultimately I can remove all of these chests and just direct them out in there too. But this will take a good while because there's a lot of potatoes just sitting in hoppers, not even because the chests have been full for like forever. I'm looking forward to having like full shulkers of poisonous potatoes. It'll be great. That's actually just quite stupid. Okay. And then what we can do is we can block over both the farms like this so that we don't actually keep getting bone meal that blocks up the crafter for bamboo blocks. Oh, come on. Really? What do you cook them? I don't need them cooked. I guess we sleep before we go. Who knows what you need potatoes for, you know? I'm certainly not eating potatoes. I did for a while. Is that actually like my last comparator? It might be. This monstrosity is just growing and growing. How is this doing? I think that might have gotten them. No. Oh, might have. Sell poisonous foods and potions of health. Nice business opportunity there. So this should, you know, over the next 10 minutes or so, mostly be filling up a shulker full of potatoes. So that should start coming in there. Don't know that I can do much more right now, actually. This will be fun to break. Actually protect those. Okay. Might actually want to like light up stuff here. Don't think it's needed, but whatever. It's just so the thing is like backed up to here. I don't know which ones get priority. This one is not emptying. Here's this. Somewhere there's a hopper that is like actually emptying. Ow. I guess it doesn't matter that much, and I guess I shouldn't. What I should do is connect all of them up this way, because it doesn't matter that it takes a long time to sort this stuff, because it is chunk loaded, so I don't need it to be quick. So we connect this, we break this, and then we connect that. Do this. And we should eventually see some beetroots lighting up, which is like this one. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's 2 of them hooked up. Why did I do this? Like, hey. And then this needs to be hooked up through this somehow, but I guess we can just pull that across here. And then nuke this thing. Toss them in here. And then I'm gonna have to also nuke this thing. And then fill that back up. There. So that's all the carrot ones connected. No, there's only this one left. And I guess just break those 2. Okay. So now all of them are connected. Nothing is connected to these chests anymore. Eventually, once this whole thing is like emptied, and then I can empty these chests into the system as well and then remove them. Assumes the collective output of all this layer's farm is less than hopper speed. Oh yeah, definitely. Yo. This is such a monstrosity. I mean, it will take forever for it to even just empty this stuff, but that like really doesn't matter. But I'm still very curious as to which one is actually emptying. Like, it would stand to reason to me that it would be either the one that is closest or the one that's furthest away, but it seems to be neither of them. It's still emptying potatoes though, so that one is moving. This one. Okay, so this one is done. And this, I guess, might be done. No. So this one. We've emptied one. And I'll figure out what to do, I guess. Guess what I could do is just pull hoppers straight through. Like, just straight out. That would work, I guess. Blink, blink. Okay, so that's all of those. That's cool. Let's take an actual look at my state here. I have another stack of comparators. Okay, seems fine. I am running a little low on some of these components, but nothing that's terribly hard to craft more of. Cool. I don't think I want to make more loaders today. No. So the next ones that are needed, I need 2 loaders for the moss. And then I need loaders for... I guess I can have both bamboo blocks and bamboo. Because it splits them. This thing like splits them. Which is fine, I guess. But I really don't want to build more of these today. That's good enough. The ones that... Well, I guess I should do one for iron, too. How is this doing? So that is one of the first ones we did. And it's been loading shulkers full of bone blocks the entire stream, more or less. That's a good number. That's a lot of bone blocks. And I also... Well, let's wrap up by going out to the shulker farm and seeing how my state looks. Am I actually out of shulkers? Well, I'm sure we'll be flying through past a bunch of like flying shulker bullets here. This place is quite mental. Oh yeah. It's also very loud. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Oh. Bye. You're being very loud. Maybe I should have picked up a bunch, but I can do that later. Don't need to do it on stream when it's so loud. Oh, interesting. Distant Horizons still looked like it had some old stuff. Oh, hey! Looks like all of the copper is aged again. Nice. Oh, cool. Did I have... Okay, I have some shells. Now let's bring this up. Maybe fill in the rest. Okay, so let's see. Any that doesn't have like a interesting, 2 shells in this needs a little bit of love. Hey! Was that our first filled box? So that's full. But there's nothing in here. So it's supposed to have half a... Well, that's fine, actually. It's 33 and some more. Maybe I do that just to have the same in all of them. So 2 shells in there. Let's grab some. I have the space now. I packed up stuff again. That has nothing. That has 35 chests. And okay. That's weird. Excuse me? There. Try to stack them into a full stack, I think. Okay. It's nice to have it balanced at least so it doesn't mess up completely. That's full. That's 32 and 60. And no filler material. Okay, cool. There. Come on. Come on. Where are you? There. Full. No filler material again. Okay, and then the last one. I see a drown down there. Be nice to light up. That's full. Filler. 33. Full stack. 2. Cool. So now all of these loaders are set up well. Let's go down and see if we actually got something. That would have been this. Hey! A first shulker full of potatoes. Nice. That is proof that the whole thing actually works. Very nice. Okay. Let's go see how it's doing. There's so many potatoes. And so many of all the other things. So this one is... That's weird. So it emptied onto here, and now this line is emptying. Why? No, wait. This is the pass-through. Okay. Oh, so it's because of all the weird connections between. So this is empty. And is emptying poisonous potatoes now. Interesting. Okay, so I guess what's going to happen is it's going to empty out potatoes until a full hopper becomes just full of poisonous potatoes. And then it's going to start just transferring those. What a big thing. So this is empty. Oh, I mean, it's doing its thing. It's not as slow as I thought it might be. Although it will take a good while. Maybe tomorrow by the stream we'll have this all sorted. Yeah, I mean that's a thing. Cool. Well, I'm mostly caught up. I still need to figure out actually. What is my copper status? I don't have that many non-oxidized blocks left. I think I had enough up there to do one more round of oxidation. Which is an extremely weird way for that to work in English, but whatever. Yes, I do. Cool. We'll swap them out then. I did add, I had like 60 before, so I did end up adding, so they're actually a full stack of blocks here now. Hi, buddy. I don't know. Should I open a copper shop? It's taken a good while to generate these. What, 9 stacks of copper blocks? And I feel like people who use it for building material will want like a ton. And so maybe I'll just sell out immediately. Probably should rework the drown farm to be more efficient if I want to do that. Copper's player only drop also, right? So I couldn't. Well, like, it doesn't matter much, I guess. I was thinking about if I could make like a. One thing you can do with the spears is you can actually give like a looting spear to mob and have it efficiently use it. Yeah, they're using a ton of copper in the sewers. My worry here is like I'll open a shop, immediately sell it out, and then feel like I have to restock it through very, very slow means, and or having to put such a high price on the product that nobody wants to buy it. It's just easier to go get your own, like just mine up a copper vein or whatever. All right, there it is. It's a whole stack of oxidized copper. Here, right? Yeah. So almost a full line. So that's 9 stacks. I mean, that's not a lot. Even if you can cut it into like 4. But yeah, I probably need to rework the drown farm so that it they don't get stuck as much, and then maybe I don't know. I think it's fine. Let's put these away again. Cool. Well, that was pretty productive coming back. We've made the chunk of farms look even more horrid. So that's always good. Alright. We are going to wrap up there, folks. We're going to head over to Packrat, who just joined in and is doing stuff over at Goodland. Which is cool. Which is, if you didn't know, if you're new, all that stuff over there with the big face. Thanks for hanging out today, folks. I appreciate that. And I should be back tomorrow for a regular stream again. Should be reasonable from now for a bit at least. We'll see. Thanks, folks. Have a great rest of your day or night or morning or whatever time it is in your time zone. I will see you later. Bye-bye.